I feel the damages, take out my cartridges. The overdose and omnipotent like the savages. The rampant aftermath, the path to my fantabulousness is just that transmitted kiss born from the Oculus. Anonymously, I see a change your heart attacks. They're off a track that makes you lose your pet and it is killing them. I cough the phlegm in them, it shoots up like a cannonball. The lemon tastes so sour, there's a damage from the rooted stem. My body stops and goes, cause the path that flows. My inspiration is the hop and Mr. Eminem. The talk is smack, so I'll wind the back. Looking at the famous film Oscar when it makes me think of clever spells. The ones are rhyming in the time and when they on a beat. I face another fake competitor I could not meet. I try to clear my mind to better myself and not compare myself to others and then try to be them. There's a weight on your shoulders, the older you get. The massive boulder in the way and you just can't move it. Sitting on the chair of regret, your feelings of the deepness of a never-ending portal that transfers to your debt. Another complex illusion that's causing confusion. So if you do not do a task you don't like, you're apparently losing. Body bruising and moving speech as there as you caught. Meaningful messages you're deep in thoughts and yeah. And this is how the story goes. You live a life at home or be on your own. Be careful of the ones that you know. Be careful of the ones that you know. And as you grow you find your friends and foes. The vulnerability will go when you're old. Be careful of the ones that you know. And yeah, and I was friends with a friend. Didn't know it was that be landed above, right on top in my hands. But instead, I look back at the past that has me on my dread. I bled right out and couldn't find the right defense. I wish I did, but now I didn't. Hoping that committing sins is something that I wish did not take place. It was irrelevant. For the hell of it, the track that I released when I was dissing. But the anger that built resulted into an inner peace. After you be both for someone who betrays. Gave no reason for release that caused my days. My percussion instrumental that is still on the album. Why you're selling copies, I'm the one that gets no grade, no pay. Dedicating my time to what you want, I really just don't take yourself here. Trade, the world is 14 billion faces. One of the faces of 7, they are the ones from the devil's grave. I remember sitting in that cafe, I was told to go and move on and be on my way. So I'm doing it now and all I want is there to be that peace. Even though the wrong was done to me, it was wrong cause only one is in contact. I bump into the other when I perform my tracks and they are cool, and so's the other man I know, cause he has huge potential with the drum and skills that can grow. There was a time I felt like throwing away my sticks to waste a month away in my room, the clock ticks. I have a fear of going out sometimes. Does that sound right for such a social guy to not enjoy the limelight? Life is communications, but at that time I couldn't solve the equation. Not the only one that's facing this fight. Now I'm alright, I respect the charities like suicide awareness and the darkness into light. I'm sorry dad to let you down, cause I knew you were proud when you saw the legs of myself was busking in town. You were part of the crowd, you weren't enjoying the sounds. It's amazing how the town's changed, now you're not around. Now you're down on the ground, when I think of it my heart pounds. My head splits at the wrong amounts, and I eternally shout my mouth pounds. And you don't see it, felt on my own, and I know I'm not the only being with these demons and the concepts. You gotta pray to the angels so it will brush away the interception. If you feel you in the wrong direction, trying to spend all of your time on reflecting, yeah. And this is how the story goes. You live your life at home or be on your own. Be careful of the ones that you know. Be careful of the ones that you know. And as you grow you find your friends and foes. The vulnerability will go when you're old. Be careful of the ones that you know. Be careful of the ones that you know. Yeah. That damn disease I caught that day, I tossed and tumbled and I swayed, my mind began to be so corrupt. Yeah, my mind began to be so corrupt. I didn't know what was up, I needed help from the man above. My mind began to be so corrupt. Began to be so corrupt. I didn't know what was up.